talk about cleaning and scrubbing the air that you breathe, that you're trapping inside your home. We are delighted and thrilled to have Therapure. Now, this is an air purifier. It's not any air purifier. It has the most advanced technology I have ever seen on something that you really are relying on, hoping that it's working, but not Therapure. They're going to ensure and they're going to let you know when the air that you are breathing is completely clear with a brand new visual sensor. So it actually tells you, it's smart. It actually says to you, okay, I'm done cleaning and scrubbing the air. It's all good to go now. I'm going to introduce you to Leah Little, who's going to bring to you this Therapure unit, which, might I add, is very pretty. It's a beautiful, not an industrial type of style. To really go through all of the technology, because I know looking at it at first glance, you're like, okay, it's an air purifier. We've been told we should have those in our home, but we're gonna explain to you why this air purifier is so different. It's so unique, it's so advanced. Today, we're doing it on a price break. We've taken $40 off. We do have it on 5 flexible payments, so it's about $1 a day to bring it home. So air purification, so wildly important,
yeah,
right?
Of course, because according to the government, the air inside our homes is 2 to 5 times dirtier, right? Not just worse, but extraordinarily worse. Yeah. 2 to 5 times dirtier than the air outside our homes. And here in the summertime, as all those breezes are coming and people are coming and going, now is the perfect time to give yourself an air purification system that is the ultimate when it comes to the power of this unit. This is the most powerful we've ever offered from Therapure, of course, the leading brand, the leading name in air purification here at HSN. This unit is a brand new unit, and I am so thrilled to offer it to you because I actually traveled out to Las Vegas, met with the president and vice president of the Young Therapure company to get training on this unit because it is so advanced. As a matter of fact, in the smoke chamber, it looks like it's clean, right?
Yeah,
you saw that smoke that we started with earlier. It looks like all of that smoke is gone visually, you know, to our eyes. But guess what? Smoke gets down to a micron level. It's so small that you can't see it with the human eye. So notice this little sensor. This sensor is showing us that red. That means it's still dirty inside. That means your air is still dirty. Now, it just went from red to orange. Now, as it went from red to orange, what's happening? What's happening is that it's showing you that visually it's cleaning that air. Now, oh, it just went to blue.
I love that was fast, actually.
Exactly.
In just a couple minutes, it was able to tell us that it was completed cleaning that air in that space.
Right. So
that's
now,
pretty astounding.
It is astounding because now we know that the air is clean. Now we're not just assuming because it's running. It's literally testing the air, in this case what's inside the chamber, to show us that it was dirty, even though it looked like it was clean. You could still see through that chamber. And then it got a little cleaner, and now it's good to go. Now what's great about this is that now you have the assurance of knowing visually, because before it was just something that we hoped was happening.
Exactly. It was a guessing game, and you sort of relied on the fact, well, I turned it on. I hope it's doing what it says it's doing. This is actually notifying you and telling you. And I think it's so important to understand why we need a purifier, because there's allergens in the air, there's dust, there's dander, there's pollen. Maybe you woke up with a little bit of an itchy, scratchy throat, or you're rubbing your eyes, or maybe you just didn't sleep well, or when you're trapping all the air in, you're not thinking about the smoke, the smells from cooking, the things that are coming in on your shoes and your clothes. You're breathing that, which means your lungs are acting as your purification system. We need to rely on an air purifier. So this is really exciting to have this here.
It is, because it solves that problem. A problem we don't often think about, but we breathe 20,000 breaths a day. And now you can have a hemispheric filtration system. I'll explain that to you. Of UV light, which is hospital-grade technology. An air quality sensor that automatically is going to sense the air in your home and clean it and scrub it for you. You know, that UV VOC functions, which means it takes care of the volatile organic chemicals and contaminants in your home, and it is Energy Star certified. Now, what I want to illustrate for you is right down to that particle level. You talked about what we move in from our shoes, carry in when we open up the door. Well, guess what? A human hair is about 80 microns. We've got you taken care of there. That's going to go right through to the pre-filter. The pollen is about 30 microns. That's gonna be something that's pretty darn small. We got you taken care of there. Household dust, look at that. That's about 10 microns. We are gonna take the household dust out of your air. Pet dander is down to 5 microns, and we get smaller right down to that smoke particle level that you cannot see individually to the naked human eye, and we are going to clean that for you. And we're gonna clean it for you with a purification system that visually shows you exactly what it's doing. So as I spray contaminants in here, it will sense what's happening in the air, and then I'm gonna take you on a tour. So immediately you'll notice it's going to sense the contaminants.
Sure did.
It just noticed, oh my goodness, something is in the air, and now it's going to work to scrub and clean that air. There's 3 levels on your speed. By the way, it's the only Therapure unit that we've actually ever offered that comes with the remote control, so you can lay in bed and control this, and you can choose the level that you want to have. You have the automatic timer, so you can choose the automatic level that you want it to be manually. I like to turn it all the way up, especially if we know there are contaminants in the air, all the way up to high. From here, you can put it onto the dim mode. I'm not gonna do that right now because we want that sensor to be on to sense the air for us. You have the ionic cleaner. So again, one touch, you're ready to turn that on. And then the UV VOC light. That is hospital grade germicidal technology that is gonna clean and scrub that air in your home. One tap and you turn that on. And now you're getting some of the purest, most clean air we've ever offered from Therapure. Because what you have to realize here is the 20,000 breaths that you breathe every single day, for most of us, they're involuntary, thank goodness. What if those could be cleaner breaths? What if those could be more pure breaths? We think about holiday cooking and all those great aromas coming up around 4th of July. Sometimes they're not so great, whether it is, you know, something that was burned, or whether it is the kitty litter, or whether it is, you know, the baby diaper bag. You now have the perfect solution, not just to take the smell and mask the smell out of the air, but to take those contaminants out of the air. And what's happening with this unit is you have 5 levels of filtration. So now you have the most powerful, and again, that visual sensor going from the red to the orange. Oh, and now ours is blue here as it's cleaned up in the air. And then it's pulling out, pushing out those clean ions into the air as well. And look what's happened.
We got blue.
We got blue.
Good air. We have good air to breathe.
Go.
You know, I think one of the things is this time of year, it's all the things that we don't see, but how many of you use a fan? All you're doing is actually taking the dirty air, spinning it around, and spitting dirty air back out at you. So this actually has a nice, cool breeze. I want you to take note to think about this is a year-round accessible product that you'll always use. It's always cleaning and scrubbing the air with a permanent filtration system. So is there anything that we have to replace?
What's so exciting is that no, you just clean it. What will happen is the sensor will come on to tell you that your filter is dirty. And because you have a larger size filter in a hemispheric design, notice how it's rounded around.
I've never seen one like that before.
I know, it's impressive.
Normally they're flat.
Normally they're flat, and this gives you more surface area to grab. Well, not you, the unit itself is grabbing more because it is a perforated design to grab all of those contaminants and hold them inside. And then to your point, Valerie, you don't have to then go out and replace this at $30, $40, $50 a month or every other month. Now, you just vacuum it out. When the sensor comes on and tells you the filter is dirty, vacuum it out, and it's like getting a brand new unit every single time you do that. You have the most powerful technology, giving you the cleanest air we've ever offered from Therapure, and then with the added bonus of never having to replace that filter, you now can breathe better. You now have the ability to give a gift of healthy living to your family, and that's what Therapure is all about, with the largest size filter, with a UV light that actually runs the expanse of the entire unit. What's really exciting about this is underneath, in the back here, I'll show you, underneath that filter, you have a UV light. Now, it's protected by the metal casing, but it runs the entire expanse of the unit. Usually, that's gonna be about the size of your pinky, right, as far as the length of the UV light. In this case, it runs the entire length, so you're looking here at over 24 inches of UV light, and all you do is touch a button, and you're getting that clean
And again, what is
filter.
the magic behind the UV light? Like, why Why do we want that?
Well, that's used in hospitals.
Okay.
So that when you go into the highly contaminated areas, what happens is that 99% of everything that passes through it is removed from the air.
Got it.
And we're talking about germs, we're talking about bacteria, we're talking about serious ailments.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally heard people say that, you know, when they've gotten a true purification system, that they feel the difference, that they get sick less often, that everyone's, you know, has less kind of issues, right? And I'm not saying this isn't gonna, you're not gonna ever get sick, but think about decreasing all the things that irritate you, that irritate the nostrils, the back of the throat, the itchy eyes, or the things that you're unaware of, that you're just asking your lungs to do all of the hard work, right? Our bodies have to work hard enough as it is. So your health, $31 and change to get it home. Try it out for a month. So I want to kind of quickly just talk about FlexPay. That's available to anyone and everyone. So if you have any major credit card, debit card, or PayPal, that's what you put down. We send the unit out to you, and you have 30 days to give it a try. 30 days, unconditional money back guarantee. So for any reason you're like, you know what, I don't really see or feel the difference, you can send it back. It's no big deal. But think about how you might sleep better. Think about how there might be less germs floating around in the air. All the things, other particles that you don't see. What's different about the Therapure, though, what's this advanced technology is it tells you when the air is clean. That's what's so astounding and remarkable, is this visual sensor right here in the front says, I've done my job. I am now telling you that that blue light says the air you're breathing is clear, is clean and pure. Now, do you know how many times, like an hour, this cleans, or you just see that it's blue and you're good and you turn it on, you know, when you're in the room?
Sure.
Or like, what's probably the recommended usage?
Every 15 minutes, it's going to clean the air in the room that you're sitting in.
Wow.
Every 15 minutes.
So 4 times an hour.
4 times an hour on the average size room. So super powerful. But the thing is, you don't have to count your minutes. You can just see that it's blue and it's good to go. Now, what goes in does not come out. What I'm going to show you here is I'm going to put a plume of contaminants into this side. We need to notice that the unit is on. I'm not sure if you can see those little ribbons that are blowing here on the side. So we have it on high, and what I want you to see, what goes in does not come out. Look at that plume of dust and dirt and contaminants and pollen. What goes in does not come out the other side. So you have the most powerful unit. Now, hopefully you don't have that much amount of dirt.
You've got more on the floor. There's nothing's come out of this unit, you guys.
Now, here's where it gets really impressive. We have an open bottom bin on this vacuum cleaner, and here's all you have to do to clean it out. You simply vacuum the unit, and now you're pulling all of those contaminants right out of the air. So I've done the outside, the pre-filter. Now we're going to do the inside, and look what it sucked out in just a matter of moments. How crazy is that? Would you be drinking that water?
Exactly.
I don't think so. Why would you be breathing that air?
I mean, the fact of the matter is the magic in the filter is literally pulling in your dirty air. It's trapping it. It's securing it, and it's not sending it out for the air you want to breathe. What Leah did is she just vacuumed out the filter. Oh, there you are. To show you that it didn't go past that space, right? This is that multi-layer, 5 levels of filtration system that your lungs are not having to do. So you think about the smoke, you think about the food smells, the odors, maybe it's perfumes, maybe it's cleaning chemicals, you know, maybe like you said, it might be a dirty diaper, or somebody came over and somebody had an accident, a pet or something like that. Those are the things that you smell, right? The things you know. What about the dander? What about the allergens? What about the pollen, the pollutants, the things that get trapped? We shut down, you know, we kind of barricade our air inside our home during the hot summer months. We think, okay, we're protecting, but actually it's more unhealthy to keep breathing that yucky air. This is why you need a filtration system. And the whole house actually benefits. This isn't like just a personal thing. Everybody that's sitting in your house, breathing that air, you can see. So what Leah just did is she just sent contaminants into the back, because that's where it's going to pull in the air.
Yep, everything goes in through the back. So this is the sensor that shows us that the air is dirty. Here's the visual outcome of that here on the front, where it's showing us immediately it's red. So now all of that air going into the unit here in the back is going to be sucked in every 15 minutes in the room that you're sitting in. It's going to cover the entire room, and then it's going to give you the levels of filtration. Now, there's 3 different speeds that you can use. You have the remote that comes right along with it. You can put it on the automatic mode and just let it do its work and let that sensor tell you when it's getting cleaner. Notice, by the way, it went from red to orange, so
it
now
works fast.
We know that it's cleaning. And then you can set a timer all the way up to 24 hours or let it run automatically. You can dim the unit. So if you're somebody that likes to, oh, and there it is, it's telling us it's clean, because blue means your air is purified, it's pure, just like the Therapure name right here. You can dim the unit, is what I was about to tell you. So if you are somebody that likes to sleep in total darkness, it's perfect for you there. You can turn on that ionic filter, exactly, and quiet as well. And one touch to your VOC UV light. Again, giving us that germicidal, hospital-grade technology to clean and scrub the air in your home. So if you want to be